Welcome to the final WP AIM WordPress theme configuration video, and today we're going to talk about configuring original custom content for tag and category pages, a very unique feature of the WP AIM automated income machine WordPress theme. This video assumes you've watched the previous videos, and it also assumes that you have the WP AIM theme installed inside your WordPress website. And we're going to scroll down the left hand sidebar, and this time you see the heading AIM theme. You'll see there are a second and third header. One is for category pages and one is for tag pages, and they work the exact same way. First we're going to look at and click on AIM categories. Now what we're looking at is the setup page entitled Original Content for Category Pages. Okay, this page lists the 5 categories that are installed or that we set up within our test site, Ladies Watches. Chopard Women's Watch, Diamond Watch, Invicta Women's Watch, Ladies Watches. The uncategorized category, which is the catch-all if we didn't assign a post to a category, and Women's Eco Drive. Basically, beside the linked name of each category, we see how many posts have been assigned to that particular category as well. And this is important. What we're going to do first is we're going to go to the home page because I want to show you a couple things. Within WordPress, I mentioned this in a previous video, you only have the ability to assign tags and categories to posts, to single posts. You can't do that with static pages. Single posts within websites that you have AIM in and the AIM plugin installed in, it typically are affiliate websites, and almost all the posts are going to be about products. Now, we mentioned previously that when you have a list of posts like this one, that you have the title, and after is what we call the meta, or the meta information about the post. It includes the date, the comments, the author, the tags that were assigned to that particular item, and the categories that it was assigned in. These are basically just ways to sort various keywords within the website. In other words, Invicta Wildflower Diamond Watch. I'm going to click on that individual post. On that page, we have the content, the link, the price, the product features, and description, and so forth. At the very end, it shows the tags. There's 2 reasons we use tags on WordPress sites. One reason is to use some SEO keywords to try to describe to the search engines, this is how we're categorizing these kinds of posts. These are related keywords. It's to try to get indexed for the words Invicta Women's Watch and Women's Diamond Watch. But more importantly, it's for users too. Users might look at this particular page, and people that are used to using websites and Google, social media, and shopping carts, they're going to know, looking at this post at the very end where it says tags, these tags are going to show me more things like that keyword. So a user is going to see Women's Diamond Watch and say, well, hey, let's see how many Women's Diamond Watches they have. So I go to the category page, or the tag page. I'm sorry, we're looking at tags for Women's Diamond Watches. And in our URL bar, we can see our website URL and tag, and then Women's Diamond Watch. So now, as I scroll down the page, the title is Women's Diamond Watch. All the posts should be Women's Diamond Watches, and as a user I should want to click on these. Search engine crawlers should know now, all these posts are associated with the keyword Women's Diamond Watch as well. The thing about tag and category pages is that basically, in terms of WordPress, these are just an archive. That's all they are. And by archive, I mean this particular tag page for the keyword Women's Diamond Watch. All it shows is a list of posts that were tagged Women's Diamond Watch. That's it. These particular this particular archive information, for instance, Women's Diamond Watch. Well, let's see. It has the tags Invicta Women's Watch and Women's Diamond Watch. That means this content, this excerpt, and this title appears on both these tag pages. It's also posted in the categories Invicta Women's Watch, ladies watch as well. That means this exact title and this exact excerpt also appears on both of these category pages. That's kind of what we call duplicate content in search engine terms. In other words, this regurgitated title and excerpt, it appears in multiple locations on the website. There's nothing redeeming about it. This particular web page, the only original content that we have is this phrase, the title, Women's Diamond Watch. That's it. Now, it would be helpful if this particular page had some kind of original content written on it to help it get more deeply rooted in the search engine for better indexing and more decent rankings, so I could come up for some more searches for this particular term. Unfortunately, the way that category pages and tag pages work in WordPress is, by default, they're just an archive. They're just a list of posts. That's it. Now, the reason that I clicked on the Women's Eco Drive page is because you'll see this particular page has original content and an original title. And that feature we built specifically into the WPM to help you get better search engine rankings and come up for more keyword terms. And we're going to talk about that. This is the page we were on. And again, in the AIM theme settings, we clicked on AIM categories, which led us to this particular setup page, which is a list of our categories and how many posts are in them. And then by default, all the categories have a button to add original content. Now, we already did that for the Diamond Watch category, which is why it's the only one that has two buttons: edit original content or remove. What we're going to do is we're going to add some original content to the Chopard Women's Watch page. I'm going to click Add Original Content, and when the page loads for the Chopard Women's Watch category, I have the ability to add content the same as in the rest of the AIM theme, both before and after the list of posts. On this page, it's title, header content, and footer content, but basically it's the top of the page and the bottom of the page. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to type just some quick samples text so we can see this in action. I'm just going to type, we're glad you're looking for a Chopard Women's Watch. We have a great selection. Now, I would advise writing 200 to 400 words of nice SEO content and original, natural language. It's important that Google doesn't think you're trying to game the search engine rankings. You're just trying to help your web page get more deeply seated. For the purposes of this tutorial, I'm just going to put a short sentence, but you should use some good keywords related to that page in natural language, 200 to 400 words. In the footer content, I would recommend doing the exact same thing with a little less keywords and a little more natural language. But for the purposes of this, I'm just going to put thank you for looking at our Chopard Women's Watches. Again, 200 to 400 words. And I'm going to save. Now that I've saved my content, I should be able to see this on the appropriate page. And to be able to see that, all we have to do is navigate to the category page for Chopard Women's Watch. And we see we have our title, but we also have our custom content between the title and the list of posts. If we scroll down the page, we actually only have one post in this particular category. The original content appears right after it. So basically, by using, here we go. Okay, now I've gone to the tag page. By doing this, we can add original content to any category or any tag page. Again, I'll show you down here in the section below AIM theme, the header. You'll see categories and tags. Click on categories to see the list of categories and to add original content to any of those pages, or edit it or remove it once it's been added. If you would like to add original content to your tag pages, click on AIM tags, and every tag that you have will be listed, and you can add original content to any of those pages. Now, this particular test website that we have, we've been using the AIM plugin to automatically post content to the website and automatically generate tags for the posts as they're created. So we have 143 different tags on this particular website. That's a lot of records,